Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. I hope everyone's having a blessed evening. I'm having a blessed evening. Hope everyone's having a blessed evening. Okay. Um, Let me jump right into this. As you can see, the title about Jordan Neely. I didn't want to put up the verdict. I didn't want to put up the individual. I don't want to get a spotlight to uh, individuals like that. You have two. Basically you have two sides of the story about this ex-Marine, Dylan Penny. I didn't want to even say his name. I just want to talk about Jordan Nelly. Before I begin this video, I would like to send my condolences out to the family and the loved ones. And I just want to wish him the best and peace and love. And what I can say is just keep fighting, just keep pushing on. Hold yourself together. And with this video, I hope it brings a little peace and comfort during the holidays after losing a loved one. It's nothing like losing a loved one during holidays, and you're never going to see them again. You're never going to see them again. So the reason why I put the system fails this young brother, as you can see that he was an impersonator of Michael Jackson, and not just only Michael Jackson. He was a impersonator of many different other celebrities, right? And you ask yourself, where did it all go wrong? Where did it all go wrong, right? As we look more and more into society, the norm is not the norm anymore. The norm is not the norm anymore. Society and the system is blaming it on um, mental illness. They blaming this on mental illness. And as you go back into the history of a lot of these individuals that's homeless, that's on drugs, that's their minds are gone, and they blaming this on mental illness. You go ask their parents, you go ask their loved ones. Just 10 years ago, 15 years ago, they was okay. They had jobs. They was in school. I mean, they had great personalities about themselves. It just don't happen overnight having mental illness. Okay. You have to have a long history of mental illness. Now, you know, it may come a time where that, a child may act up or something like that or whatever, right? Out in school, something like that, certain behaviors. Inside the system, they're taking notes. They taking notes. You don't know they taking notes, but they taking notes of your child, whether it's male, female. Okay? So if they ever happen to run into law or run into a situation in a life and something happened tragically to them, they can go back inside these notes or inside these records and say that this person had mental health issues. They have behavior problems. And that's not the case. That's not the case. That is not the case. That is not the case. Okay? The system is not meant for none of us to thrive. The system is not meant for you to succeed. The system is not meant for you to carry on and become successful. It's not meant for you. It is meant for those who wrote the system years ago, to protect their lineage, to protect their um offspring, their bloodline. They are the individuals that break the system because they feel that they created this system, procreated this system. Go check out my other videos. It gives you a detail on how things are. If we keep relying on this system, which is not meant for us, which is meant to keep you down and not elevate you, so when something go wrong in your life, you're going to blame the system. But the system is not meant for you. It's not meant for you or I. It is meant for other people's survival. It is not meant for your survival. This is facts. So it should not be a surprise that this system has failed over and over and over and over again, because the system is not meant for you to win. It is against you. It's to keep you in line, keep you checked. And if you don't abide by the rules and regulation, you will be dealt with. Ultimately, you will be murdered. So if let's just say an individual, let's just say an individual, they say that this individual had mental challenges, right? They had mental challenges, stuff like that, all right? And they make this system, okay? And the system is made not to gear towards you or I. The system is not geared towards you and I to succeed. It is geared for your demise, for your failure. It's to keep you in line. Either you break the system or you follow the system. You heard that slogan, either you get down or lie down. Literally. This young man that got his life snuffed out, that's never going to see his family anymore, that's never going to see a Christmas, that's never going to see Thanksgiving, any holiday, birthdays, New Year's with his loved ones anymore. The system failed him because you know why? He wasn't part of the system in the first place. He wasn't part of the system in the first place. The system is what the system is. It is not rigged. Rigged for who? It is not rigged for those who wrote the system. It is not rigged for those who procreate the system. It's to get these individuals off. It's to secure their bloodline. Whoever wrote this system and is man-made. This is why it's very, very important that we follow the rules and regulations of the creator. Nobody followed the rules and regulations of the creator. And I'm telling you this, the only way that you can beat this system and you can pierce through the system is with his help. I could tell you many incidents where I didn't supposed to have I didn't supposed to have I didn't supposed to have, according to the system, get these jobs. I mean, working in Pepsi Cola, Coca-Cola, Home Depot, BJ's. I mean, major corporation. But I pierced through the system. I pierced through the system. Because you know why? Because I believe in the creator system, in his ways, in his words. So he allowed me to pierce through the system. You cannot tell me that the creator don't exist. He exists, beloved. He pierces through any and everything. He's the creator of mankind. Most people say, okay, if he's created the mankind, why he don't step in? Because mankind is given free will. And he does not get in our affairs. He does not get into our affairs because mankind took on the responsibility to take care of the earth and take care of the universe, to make sure that everybody be dealt with justly. It doesn't matter what color or creed or religion, that everybody will be dealt with equally, okay? That it won't be no homeless, nobody poor, sick. When man failed that, when man failed to take on the responsibilities, the deal was off the table. And I'm talking about spirituality. If you're going to write laws and you're going to write punishment, it has to apply to every human being. It doesn't matter who you are. Everybody has to be dealt with justice and justly. Okay? Everybody. Through the law, through the rules and regulations of the creator. Yes, we are allowed to make rules and regulations ourselves. Yes, but it has to coexist and coincide with God say. If it don't, you do away with it. This is the prime example when you do not follow God rules and regulations. And when man put his rules and regulations, and when nobody follow the rules and regulations and start following man rules and regulations, it's no justice. It's no balance. This is why this is keep going on. There's no justice and balance because everybody do not follow the rules and regulations of the creator because he can pierce through it. I'm the example of it. I'm the example that he can pierce through it. I had 153 companies. I pierced through 153 companies. I ain't supposed to be it. I ain't supposed to make it. I'm an example for you, beloved. To rise up from the ashes and the dirt in the gutter. You have to believe in the creator, right? This is what you this is a solution for you. You have to believe in the creator, right? And make the system work for you by praying to him. And he will cover you, beloved. It's a fact, but you have to believe. You have to believe. This system that was procreated by mankind, it is not for you and I. It is to keep you in check. Once you break the rules and regulations, you will be dealt with swiftly. Ultimately, your whole life will be taken from you. We see what's going on. It doesn't matter what type of money you have. It doesn't matter your family. It doesn't matter how many cars you got. It doesn't matter how many houses you got. It doesn't matter. If you do not follow the rules and regulation of their system, which is meant for them to break, it is meant for you not to break, to keep you in line, you're going to be dealt with. Unfortunately, my brother, okay, I don't know him, Jordan Neely, life was snuffed out. And society is blaming it on mental health or mental illness. I seen a spike in the so-called mental illness over the years in New York City. It is out of control. The train systems, the bus systems, everywhere. I used to work for a company. I forgot the name of the company. This was during COVID time, right? This was during COVID time. During COVID time. And the company, our job was to wipe down the turnstile, wipe down the machines with the metric cars to wipe everything down, wipe down the booths and stuff like that, you know. And I used to see people taking dumps on the train, on the platform, without any care, without any shame, especially in the trains. It was out of control. And they blame this on mental health. It's not mental health. It is a demon. It is a demon that is unleashed upon us, which adds in the drugs. So you could blame it on a long period of drugs or drinking or alcohol. But no, it's the disbelief in the creator, which add into drugs, depression, homelessness that should not be in society today. This should not happen to this young man. I blame the system that man created, procreated, and it did not created it for everybody. It procreated for those who made it and their ancestors and their children, to break the man-made laws that does not coexist with the creator rules and regulation. That's why it's easy to be broke. We have to get back to the basis, beloved. We have to get back to the basis. Up until this point, it should not be a shock to us, anything that goes on. Like I said, this is a tragic and it should not happen to one of our citizens. Whether he had mental health issues, they're supposed to have been helped there if we follow the rules and regulations of the creator. Love thy neighbor, love thy brother. But it is the totally opposite when you place laws and rules and regulation that is procreated by mankind. These individuals that procreated, like I said, they allowed to break it and get away. This man-made laws is not based on a universal rules and regulation that was sent down by the creator. The spiritual rules and regulation. This is facts, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, this is facts. So I would like to say to the family once again that I hope your guys seek some professional help on this, and that you have all the right to be angry and upset, okay, about your loved one being taken away from you. You have all the right. This young man was a very beautiful, talented young man, and may he rest in peace. This should never happen to this young man. This shouldn't happen to anybody. But being that man-made laws are made, this is allowed to take people's life. Self-defense, stand your ground. These laws are put in place for individuals that procreated and wrote them. It is for them to break it. But you and I break it, we're going to be held accountable for this. It's to keep you in line. And there's really no programs. There's really no programs out there to help individuals anymore. All right. So I don't want to be this long on this video. I wasn't going to do the video. I just want to put my input in it because it really hurts. Seeing one of a citizen, just seeing anybody that's dealing with issues in their life to get snuffed out and just get taken off the face of the earth. There's a time and place. Um, there's a time and place for everything. For put a person in a chokehold like that to snuff somebody out, you know, this individual probably was trained to snuff people out, and in certain ways. And the family got to keep watching this video over and over and over again. This is right now. They got cameras on the train now. They got cameras on the train. But who the cameras is really for? Because they got the cameras, and you know what? People are still getting away with things. The cameras are for you. Once you commit a crime and do something that's against the rules and regulation, it's for you to get locked up and lose your family and lose everything that you have worked for. It is not meant for you. It is meant to solve the case and to put you away and put your lights out forever. The system is not designed for you. It is against you. It is designed for individuals to keep their lineage going on and surviving and allow them to break the rules and regulations that they procreated. They created it, and that's how they feel. Just like any other man-made law or anything that's not based on spirituality, that's not based on God's love and regulation will fall. And he will allow you to pierce through any and everything. For example, one of the examples was I did a video on that ship. You see the power that he has? He can pierce through any everything. They had powerful engines on them ships. He stopped them. Both of them. That's not a coincidence. Just to give you a reminder that he still is in control. He still exists. And there's individuals like me that believe. That's going to give you the message. That's going to give you the hope that you are looking for, to strive, to keep going. That's what we need. That's what we need. We need to hear that. that is going to be okay. I know it hurts. I know it hurts. It hurts. I hope and pray that the family of the brother Neely receive some type of um, love, wealth from around everybody, from everybody that feel their pain and suffering. I hope that they can band together and just pray to the Lord to seek some type of love and comfort for them. And I'm going live at 9 o'clock. I'm talking about the moon. That's going to be a very, very good topic. I'm talking about the moon, and I'm gonna show a video of the moon. A lot of things about to happen. There's a lot of change, and I want the brothers and sisters, or anybody that's watching my channel, to seek the benefits in the fluctuation of the moon. I don't want to give too much details, but this is some of the details that I would like to talk about that's dealing with the moon and some of these topics. I don't want to always talk about gossiping about celebrities and, these things right here. I want to talk about real topics that we need to talk about. Gossip is good, but we need to talk about things that's going to empower our spirit and our children, things that's blocking our minds and spirituality. And how can we unlock these things and to give us some awareness and insight of what's going on around us? So I'm going to end this video and live with thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for allowing to hear my videos and giving me thumbs up. I'm climbing up the ladder. I'm not trying to be like nobody else. I am myself. And thank you so much. Peace, y'all. Later.